Thank you, Prof. Maybe if you can allow me to comment on opening of servers, which someone asked, that we talked about opening of servers, and servers have not been opened. I've gone through the amendments, but one low-lying fruit, which I think the coalition should think about, is that in the Election Act, it provides for a joint technology committee between IBC, the political parties, and I think we have a few government agencies. And that provision was amended along the way after 2017 election to give IBC the discretion to have the committee or not to have the committee. So when we went to 2022 election, IBC just did not initiate that committee. And that's why you could see that a lot of the technologies they brought, the political parties were not very conversant. But in 2017, there was that committee. And that is what gave us a great chance of even winning the case at the Supreme Court. So what I would suggest is that we need to propose an amendment so that we make it mandatory for IBC to have that IT technology joint committee. And that will help us deal with issues of servers, issues of procurement, issues of the nature of technology, issues of data, and all that. The other issue is the amendment to the Political Parties Act. Yes, I know from the amendments, the new authority is going to have representation from the other parties, which are outside government. But then the elephant in the house is not that. The elephant in the house is financial independence of the office of the registrar of political parties. If that is not there, then we'll still have challenges. Because even now, the registrar of political parties, despite the fact that the law provides that 0.03% of the national income must go to political parties, the executive decides to vary that all the time. And she cannot do anything. So I would propose that apart from having that new authority, we need to have an amendment so that we give the new authority financial independence so that they cannot be manipulated at the whims of the executive. The last point which I want to just comment on the speech by His Excellency Kalonzo on the aggressions by this regime. One aggression which I think we need to speak to, which senators who are here agree with me, is there is a deliberate scheme to kill devolution in this country. We see things happening, some of the functions which are devolved, clear schemes to take them back to the national government. And even and I want to thank our members who are in the National Assembly. They stood so firm on the issue of division of revenue. You know, as a result of the Finance Bill Act which they passed, counties are going to require an additional 34 billion shillings to finance the effects of the Finance Act which they passed. And now, they are saying that they cannot increase money to the counties. They can only increase 6 billion shillings. I think what we need to do as a team, as a MEO team, is that those who will sit on the mediation committee, they need to go there with one issue, that we want to retain the 415 billion shillings. They are telling us that, oh, if we go for 415, CDF will be reduced, Sijui Kera will be reduced. We are not talking about reducing carer. We are simply saying this is what you have as a national government and this is what we should have as counties. So I want to urge this team that we stand firm against any attempt to kill devolution. And surprisingly, they have even taken over COG. And some of our governors ignorantly are in bed with this government. They come and tell them, look here, we want to help you finance this function like CHPs. We'll give you 50% counterpart funding. And they agree. But slowly by slowly, these functions are going back to the executive. The issue of alcoholic drink registration, you heard yesterday Deputy President saying they want to take over. So I think we need to stand firm, and this is one of the things that we should be talking tough, apart from the cost of living issue.
Thank you very much, Honorable Osotsi. I think, again, that will be answered. But on the political party fund, I think we have it in the report. It might be weak.